Hello students, once again hearty welcome to Alan's tutorials. This is the English literature classes for the students of class 9 and 10 based on the ICSE syllabus pattern for the immediate preparation of your board and other examinations. Class is taken by Jose Joseph, Little Flower School, Salempur. This beautiful poem, Bangle Sellers, is written by Sarojini Naidu, popularly known as the Nightingale of India. Her lifespan was from 1879 to 1949. Let us know more about this great poet. This great poet, patriot, poet and freedom fighter was born in 1879 at Hyderabad on February 13. She was educated in Chennai, London and Cambridge. She became the follower of Gandhiji and fought for freedom. She became the governor of Uttar Pradesh. She is popularly known as the Nightingale of India. Through her poem, she has given expressions to the joy and sorrows of life, and she was called to eternal rest in the year 1949. Let us look at this image and understand the topic of this poem. Beautiful, colorful bangles you will find here, and this poem, Bangle Sellers, was first published in the year 1912 by Sarojini Naidu in her collection of poems called The Bird of Time. The poem, let us read and understand. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining lords to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. Some are meant for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the buds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of the newborn leaves. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some, like the flame of her marriage fire, are rich with the hue of her heart's desire, tingling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are purple and gold flaked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. Let us understand the content of this beautiful poem. The bangle sellers carry the bangles to the temple fair to sell them. A vivid description of different colored bangles suitable for women of every age is given. Maidens adorn their wrists with colorful bangles such as silver and blue like the mountain mist, and shades of pink like glowing buds and flowers. Silver and blue colored bangles are suitable for maidens' wrists. These bangles are bud-like, mist-like or flower-like. The tingling luminous yellow and reddish yellow colored bangles are perfect for bride on her bridal morning. Purple and gold flecked grey bangles are suitable for middle-aged woman who has cherished loved and blessed her sons. This middle-aged woman now takes care of her household with pride and sits at her husband's side while worshipping. Look at the beautiful image here. One bangle seller is selling his beautiful bangles and women are there to purchase them, making this selection. Central theme of this beautiful poem, celebration of Indian womanhood. Style of this beautiful poem, form and structure, it is like folk song. The rhyme scheme to depict colorful scene, rhyme first line with the second, third with the fourth and fifth with sixth. And some of the figures of speech used here are simile, metaphor and alliteration. Again, some critical remarks. This poem is an expression of stages in a woman's life in traditional Indian society. The entire concept of making connection between different colored bangles and their role in imparting happiness to young maidens, brides, wives and mothers is rooted in Indian culture. Various images that you find in this one. First, the rainbow tinted colors, then silver and blue as mountain meets here. Again, imagery that we find in this poem, example for a bridal laughter and bridal pain or sorrow. Imagery of the poem again, some like the flame of her marriage fire, some are like fields of sunlit corn. Look at the color of corn and the image of marriage fire. Again, the other imagery of the poem, some are like fields of sunlit corn. Again, here some are bright with the coloration that cuts to the transparent beauty of newborn leaves. So these are some of the images that you find in this